Hi, welcome. This is the energy of today, June 8th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, June 8th? What is the viewer need to see and hear for today, June 8th? June 8th. June 8th, please. June 8th. Okay. So let's see here. The first one out, Saint Josephine. This is about release. All those things you've held on to. Perhaps you've gained some knowledge along the way, and it's now time to release things that hold you back. This is a card about being strong in your core, standing up for yourself, having virtue for yourself, in the sense of also believing in yourself and also following your intuition. So maybe you've learned something, it's leading you to a new direction, and it's really good because then you can get rid of the old stuff, okay? And then you have St. Jude, and this is about really feeling safe, protected, continuing to stay faithful in whatever it is that you believe in. This is also that presence of healing. So maybe you're healing from something. Could be from blindness, could be from not seeing things correctly, or maybe some kind of health issue. This is definitely that kind of card of gratitude as well. Okay. And then you have, let's see, Saint Christopher. So this definitely could be a new path that you're on, a soul journey. Maybe, you could be led to do a different kind of line of work, or maybe even helping others. And it's really this kind of thing that maybe you've put off, but now it's leading you perhaps to something new, okay, as far as work, or even, how you feel about yourself in your mind, or moving, from place to place. Maybe you've been trying to move locations, something like that. And then you have Socrates. So this is about having connections through the divine. When you sit down and you meditate and you allow spirituality to come in, you can start hearing messages in the sense of intuition, and the divine powers that be will connect with you and give you answers. So very powerful. You could be awakening to these kind of feelings, which are allowing you to release things that maybe you've held on to, even health issues. When I said blindness, it's like almost sometimes we're just sort of put in this sort of mold, and you can't step outside of the box, and so you just sort of become blind to there's a lot of things outside that box, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. At the top of the deck you have Karo Jung, and this is really about connecting to the consciousness, the higher consciousness. This is where this study is about. If you change your mindset, you will find other people that think the same way as you, because as we're evolving in time, we're finding out that we can connect on a higher consciousness, just like you would if you have a mass amount of people praying, So if you meditate, you tap into that consciousness, and that's pretty much what it's telling you. And that's pretty much Socrates as well. Maybe you've learned how to do this now. And then you have Joan of Arc at the bottom of the deck. So this is really having conviction. When you have conviction for yourself, nothing else matters. You stand above anybody who tries to tell you different. And that's the kind of feeling I was feeling here with the release. You just sort of go your own way. And you really do have this sense of power. It gives you that sense of victory. But you have to step out of that old mold to become who it is that your soul is really trying to guide you to be. So very powerful. So take it as it resonates for you today. I'm sure it could mean different things for everybody, so we will go a little bit deeper and see what these meanings are for you. So welcome. I hope you're doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me your little comments and stories. I do like to read them. I hope you guys are all staying healthy in your mind. That way you can attract more. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see, for release. Oh my God, isn't that amazing? Look at release. 8 of Cups right away. As soon as I pick up the deck. Mind you, I've already shuffled off camera, but you're meant to walk away from some kind of something that you're not fulfilled in. Okay, maybe you've outgrown a relationship. Maybe you're over a dead-end job, or a job that just takes advantage of you. Maybe this is family issues. You know, you're just done. You can't live for other people. You have to live for yourself. And so if you continue to stay in a place where you're totally unhappy, your everything becomes unhappy. Your mind, your body, your spirit, your environment. It's almost like you're just punching the clock and being that cookie cutter kind of person. There's no soul. So I do feel with the Eight of Cups, you're walking away from something. And when you walk away from this, it's actually going to make you stronger. It makes your core stronger. I'm sort of excited for you guys. What is the Eight of Cups, please? The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. This one too. Okay. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, okay. It went away. You got the Hangman. So from a place of thinking, a place from really taking the time out to really think about this situation, I think you're ready. I definitely do think you're ready, especially with the Five of Swords. It could be something that's caused you a lot of conflict to be able to get to this point, or it might be that people have maybe held you in this state of fear or fighting or misinformation, or just sort of, not nice energy with the Five of Swords, okay? And then you have, you have the Four of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. And they seem to be in reverse, so I'll tell you both meanings. I do feel like they might have come out in reverse, but we'll see. With the Four of Cups, it could be something that you might been waiting for. You might have maybe isolated yourself from the situation to maybe make it feel better. Almost in the sense with the Four of Cups, you've been in a place where you really haven't quite been happy. And it's almost like settling, like you've settled with something, okay? Perhaps with the Eight of Wands too, not really moving towards the things that you want. And these are in reverse. These are what I feel are in reverse. Like you just haven't really moved or wanted to move, or maybe even felt like moving, because I feel like something's just weighed really heavy on you. So you haven't either taken the chance to move away or take action to get yourself out of something sticky, okay? I do feel like, especially with business, there could have been some kind of stagnant affairs happening in the sense of you not getting your money. Maybe you've been in a lawsuit with the business or something like that, okay? It could be the same thing for a heart. I'm sorry, for your, like a love, for, love affairs. Sort of something that might have dealt with jealousy as well, with the Seven of Swords. I do feel with it upright, it's almost like there's a haste in getting out of this kind of energy. I do feel that for some of you guys, you've been sort of on that upside down where you couldn't really get back on top, but there's something shifting in the sense of, okay, I'm ready to move away from this. I've sort of been in limbo too long, okay? You might be coming to this conclusion on your own, or it just might be that something is happening that is sort of pushing you out of this state, okay? Out of this way of thinking, way of feeling, in the sense of, especially if you've been sort of settling in a situation, meaning not being able to move, but really wanting to move, because I definitely do feel there's that sense of maybe there's the thing that's making you move is there's almost this kind of insight that something else will happen, something better. I do feel like you're ready to move from something that's been very tricky, whether it's family situation, whether it's work, whether it's just not being honest for yourself, and it leads you to feel very conflicted and somewhat unhappy with yourself, okay? Yeah, perhaps the thing that has happened here is that you've gotten some good advice, or I feel like things are about to be fulfilled for you, some kind of situation. You might have found out that, people were spying on you, or maybe having affairs on you, or something not nice, okay? And then also I do feel like there's that sense of maybe you weren't moving because, you know, you thought it was going to fail, you know. I want to know, give me one for the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. It's just like, I just feel like you're just sort of giddy and you're ready to move out of this kind of state because it's been quite a long time. Maybe I keep saying state. Is it you're moving out of state to state, or is it your state of mind? Okay, it could be different for you guys. So you got the Magician, definitely ready to start over, and the Hierophant. I think that the change here is that Spirit has opened you up to realize that, okay, this is not where you're really getting fulfilled. This is not the place where you want to stay. With the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, perhaps you've been settling in a situation and now you've realized, okay, there's actually something better out there for me, and now it's time to take action. And it's because you've gotten some kind of, maybe you've had an awakening to spirit, or maybe just sort of let go of that victim mentality thing where things keep happening to you, but you keep doing it to yourself. You know, don't shoot the messenger. It's just what they're saying. So I do feel someone has found a spirituality which gives you that change, that it gives you that sort of momentum to change jobs or relationships and really step out of the box from the norm, okay, of being that sort of cookie cutter kind of person. So let's see, what is the St. Jude? And they're telling me it's healing. And it's by the grace of God that you're healing. Maybe, you know, being more devotional, or more in the sense of meditating, prayer, just finding Christ is what it feels like, okay? You have to take it as it resonates. Maybe it's just somebody who's come off of drugs or alcohol. But I feel it's a spiritual call. I feel like it's a spiritual awakening. And this is building up your courage, whoever this is for you or your person. It's almost like that sense of strength. That strength is really leading whoever this is to go down a new path. And it's because of free will, you know. Maybe this is somebody who just was so controlled or manipulated themselves not to move, or sort of just settled, okay? Maybe they were manipulated by others as well. But there's this strength. There's that sense of fighting ego and just taming that beast. Okay. Let's see here. What can you tell me about the Strength card, please? The Strength card. What is the Strength card here? What is the Strength card? So the Death card, see? It's that transformation. It's that awakening. It's that letting go of all that stuff that has just dragged on and dragged on and dragged on for quite some time. Unhappy, maybe just ego, just sort of made you feel like you weren't good enough, or just sort of not enough confidence, or something that was withheld from you, also with money. But with the Death card and the Nine of Cups, maybe this is somebody who's sober. This is somebody who's healed from some kind of codependency. Okay, maybe it's a codependency of people, of food, of alcohol, shopping, whatever that is. But I do feel like this is telling you with the Nine of Cups, you're getting your wish fulfillment. Your prayers are being answered. Someone's listening to you, okay, above. They're listening to you. I want to know, what's the Nine of Cups? Nine of Cups, see, and then the the Death card. The Death card. So the Knight of Cups. Okay, so you found some kind of love for yourself. Maybe changed. Maybe you're let go of that ego. There's something here softer with the Knight of Cups, okay? With the Nine of Cups, you have the Ten of Wands. So it's something that you have been carrying a lot of weight, okay? Perhaps being responsible for people or things that are not your responsibility. Carrying a heavy load. I think that there's something that has happened with the Death card that just sort of broke the camel's straw, you know? The camel's back, I'm sorry. Yeah, something. Give me one with the Ten of Wands, please. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. I think you have that spark of love, whether it's love for yourself or that you're seeing that, my God, I could really have love with the Knight of Cups, okay? Because that is going towards an offer, maybe making an offer. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, so working on oneself, weeding out the bad stuff, the bad people, the bad stuff, the things that don't work for you. That's the difference here. I think you're standing up for yourself here with the Knight of Cups. It's giving you that sense of, oh my gosh, yes, like good feeling. It's a very good feeling. Okay, so very nice energy, really. Let's see here. Let's put these over here. I do feel like this is somebody who hasn't given up on themselves, or maybe on working out a situation, maybe healing a situation also, okay? Especially if you might have been separated from someone or from a situation, or maybe just isolating yourself. Perhaps you're now able to receive some kind of love here. What is the Christopher? Saint Christopher. Saint Christopher. Okay, so you have the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Coins, and the Queen of Coins. So Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So is this somebody who's sort of woke you up to this? Is this the sense of some kind of help that has guided you out of some kind of bad choice, or maybe somebody who has helped you see the error of your ways? Okay, with the Knight of Coins, it takes a long time to learn these lessons. It is a masculine. It is this kind of energy of needing to find their own path. Okay, and perhaps someone has helped you. What is the Queen? Also coming out of some sort of fantasy or delusion. Okay, maybe, you know, if you spent a lot of times on drugs or alcohol, you could have felt somewhat delusional, or maybe thinking it's false or a fairy tale. You got the Seven of Wands. So either someone has shown you your strength and helped you to fight for something, or you're fighting for that Queen of Pentacles. So take it as it resonates. What is the Knight of Coins? Knight of Coins. Knight of Coins. Knight of Coins. Okay. The World. So a new path, a new chapter starting, something healthy coming in, the sense of allowing new stuff to come in. This Queen of Pentacles also could have been somebody that you had to sort of be defensive about. Okay. A Seven of Cups. Maybe they held you in this state of being confused. Okay. The Empress. So really, the new option is really a beautiful kind of thing, whether this is a person you're going towards or fighting for, or you're just getting this sense of abundance coming in on all aspects of your life, really. I think that you have an option with an Empress. Okay. Give me one for the Seven of Wands. Maybe this is the person that held resistance, like almost like you had to sort of step up to this Queen of Pentacles. Okay. What is the Seven of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles? Seven of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. It's this one. So the Fool, starting over, fighting for someone who is grounded. Maybe this is a situation you're taking on for yourself, like rediscovered yourself, and now you're like this Empress. You're that great manifester. It could be a person you're coming to. Especially with the masculine here, it could be an offer that you want to give, maybe because you're stable now. Okay, it's a whole new beginning, I feel, here with the World. Maybe this is a chapter that you needed to close a long time ago, but you just didn't quite let it happen, or it's almost like you had to sort of go through some kind of either to find out your strength or which direction you wanted to go to. I felt you kept yourself in somewhat of a limbo state. Not on purpose, though, you know. I just feel it's like a slow healer. So whatever this is, you're really going towards something good. Okay, especially with the Empress. Maybe this is a soul journey. As I'm looking at Saint Christopher, it is about a soul journey. So is this your twin flame journey? Is this what you're waking up for and you're ready to make a stand? You know, standing up for it. Maybe in the past you could not do that, okay, for whoever this is. Let's see here. I want to know, what is the Socrates, please? The Socrates. What does Socrates mean for today? Socrates. Okay, so you have the High Priestess. Okay, so this is knowledge. This is also that sense of knowing. So maybe some kind of you know, connection as far as spiritual connection, and you just have this knowing almost like a telepathic communication. Also things that are being sort of disclosed to you or brought to the surface, gaining some kind of knowledge. You got the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Emperor. So this also could be a mother figure, okay? There's really that sense of maybe discovering the things that sort of hold you back. The Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. A lot of thinking. I think that you've done a lot of thinking in the sense so that you can think clearly with the Emperor. Seeing things better. Give me one for the High Priestess, please. What is the High Priestess saying? So Justice, and then the Emperor, please. The Emperor, the Tower. So this is a feeling of, okay, you sort of know that you're being pulled down this one, like this one road in your life, okay? And you could be a little stubborn to it, a little sort of fearful of making these changes. Perhaps the thing that has allowed you to make these changes is the fact that, you know, maybe you're feeling more confidence, or this kind of energy coming in that's telling you it's time to move from this situation, to take control of it. It's almost like a knowing. I do feel it comes in with a spiritual awakening, that you start really realizing what it is that has kept you in the Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords energy. Maybe it was your mother, okay? With the High Priestess, it could have been a mother that maybe you're fulfilling her wishes, not your wishes. Maybe taking care of them and they take all your money. There's some kind of karmic justice coming in with the Justice. Something is going to balance out. And I do see the Tower here. These are powerful cards with the Emperor, the Tower, the Justice, okay? These are things that sort of Spirit is sort of working in your favor for. I do feel the Tower is something that has to do with money, or just having a false foundation. Like I said, especially with the Ten of Wands, if you're caring for family and they're not doing anything to care for themselves, this is where you exit, because you can't control what other people do, and they shouldn't be controlling you, okay? I feel something has happened here with the Tower, something very sort of earth shaking, which allows you to see, oh my God, I've been keeping myself in fear, and now you have this feeling of either you file for divorce or you put an end to whatever this karmic cycle is, okay? And if it's not you that's doing it, it's very much Spirit doing it for you. So take it as it resonates, guys. Let's see, how does the story end here, please? How does the story end here today? How does it end here? Okay, so you got the Nine of Cups, that wish fulfillment. And remember, the Eight of Cups, it's like you're walking away, you're ready to release that, okay? And that is the wish fulfillment. And then there you go, the Judgment. So something that maybe you've judged yourself for a long time because you couldn't do it. It's almost like releasing that so that you can do it, okay? You got the Devil and the Eight of Swords. So really taking yourself out of, you know, bad way of thinking, drugs, alcohol. I do feel like someone has helped you there with the Eight of Swords. What else, please? What else? What else? So the Three of Pentacles, working, rebuilding, staying focused, and really knowing which way to go now is what I feel here. Okay, so let's see here. What can you show me here as a karmic cycle? What can you show me? The karmic cycle, what have they learned? What's going to happen, please? Okay. Okay. This person might have been a runner, you know. They might have ran from you. They might have ran just because they weren't able to sort of, you know, cope with things. So runner, codependent, relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. And we talked about ego earlier. So kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. And that's what I felt with the Knight of Cups, okay? Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving. So communicating, talking, and then soulmate connection, partnership agreement, and soul contract. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. Awesome. And then date. So getting ready to get back on the horse, meeting someone new, getting back out there, planning and setting a date. Okay. So awesome. Getting back to normalcy, I feel. Okay. Let's see here. What can you show me as far as the insight here, please? The insight. What can you show me? Oops. Okay. Let's see here. You have trust your inner knowing, and that's definitely what the high priestess is saying. Trust it. And so is Socrates. You're getting this divine connection, guys, really. It says trust your inner knowing. Only you know what's right for you. If you listen to your own voice, you will know what path to take and what choice to make. Yes, you will, for sure. No doubt about it. What is the mermaid message here, please? What is the mermaid message? This one and the mermaid magic. So magic. Learning your own magic is what I feel. Let's see. It says magic and dreaming. So the dream state. I do feel the dream state is definitely where you communicate, especially telepathically, and also manifesting. You can manifest. Okay. So let's see. What is the yogi path? What does the yogi path have to say? Okay. Okay, so you got Durga. So it's great because Durga, it really is letting you know that you're ending some kind of hardship. It's really getting that strength. And as I look at the card, I just see a tiger now. Could be a tiger. Yeah, a tiger. I feel like that's a tiger. But I think you really have connected with the divine forces that is allowing you to feel protected, to feel love, to feel strength. This is definitely telling you you overcome hardships, and it's because your willpower and your will to leap forward is really setting you free. Okay, so really call on Durga if you haven't seen the strength come in yet. I would definitely do a prayer or some kind of meditation to that deity to help you sort of really feel protected and loved. Because I do feel with St. Jude, you're on your path. Okay. You're to healing, to feeling love and inner strength here. So this is really the goddess of inner strength and protection. So very nice. And really see yourself, try not to see yourself as that old person, especially with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. You could tend to carry that energy with you, even though you're changing, Don't see yourself as that bad person or, the person that caused a lot of conflict in other people. Okay, it's about forgiving. That gives you that strength. So that's a beautiful card. I love it. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what your angels are saying. What is the angel message here, please? The angel message. Okay, so you have Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth and this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So there's something you want to go towards. Maybe it's that soul contract, that love. Okay. Okay. And what message can you give me here? What message? Okay. So it says, your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Yes, that is so true. Okay, so what is the Kuan Yin to close it out today? Close it off with Kuan Yin. Okay, so there are 3. Okay, so let's read them, okay? It says here, uniquely you, the more you are willing to become authentic rather than conventional, the more you will be willing to eschew condition in favor of aliveness. Be willing to run the risk of being authentic so you can live from your heart and experience real joy. And we were talking about that earlier. Be you, really. And then this one here, and these messages might be for different people, so I'm reading them, guys. Okay, this one is, love your body and love your dreams. I want you to experience all that life has to offer. I want you to see your dreams coming alive in the world. When you love the sacred soul animal of your body as I love you, then you will manifest all the divine that is divinely meant for you and thrive. So you're manifesting in your dreams, okay? Okay, and that's why maybe sometimes you wake up and you think, is that real? It will be. So then this one here, and it says, walls come tumbling down. I love this one. To defend ourselves against pain, we can create walls of protection around us, sometimes without even realizing it. Those walls make it hard for love, life, and joy to enter our world. Maybe we needed those walls once upon a time, but now it's time for those walls to come tumbling down because your divine love wants to enter your world. So, woohoo! There you go. I do hope you liked the reading. I hope it's helped somebody along the way. Thank you so much for your time. I always value it and I appreciate you guys. Continue to stay healthy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay blessed.